Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about safety, voting, and a question from one of you about going to the polls. The question I'm about to read is one of maybe a dozen along these lines. It says, all of the Trump supporters talking about poll watching makes me very nervous about going to vote. Most of them who are talking online about doing it are people who bought Trump's lies about the election, and they aren't the most stable people. I'm a little worried. Am I overreacting? I believe in the gift of fear. Fear keeps you safe. I'm a firm believer in trusting your instincts. You take steps to mitigate the risk if you're worried, and we'll talk about how you can do that. Let's be real for a second. The emotions you're having are why they talk about it online. If it was really about catching some conspiracy, they wouldn't be saying they were going to do it. They'd just do it and not give their mythical enemy a heads up. The intention sure seems like they want to scare people into not voting. But that little bit about not giving the enemy a heads up is how you can mitigate. In the voting booth, you're pretty secure. It will be hard for somebody to find out how you voted. So, adopt a gray man posture. At some point in time on this channel, you've probably heard the term OPSEC, Operational Security. It's how the military protects secrets, a systematic method of making sure they don't give the enemy a heads up. Another term that probably hasn't been used is PERSEC, Personal Security, but it has the same goal, not giving the other side a heads up. Exercising good security might put your mind at ease when going to vote. This is where becoming a gray man comes in handy. Adopting a gray man posture for real is very different than you normally see in the circles that talk about being a gray man. It's a term that has left its original group and spread to a group who don't really know what it means. If you search, you'll find tons of do's and don'ts about being a gray man. Unless you want to be somebody mistaken for being a cop, ignore them. Guys, if you're wearing anything that was advertised with the word tactical, you're not being a gray man. In the simplest form, being a gray man simply means you blend into the background. There are no checklists for that because the foreground and the background is different everywhere you go. If you're in Philly at a football game, you'd want to wear a green jersey and maybe face paint. That won't help you blend in anywhere else. If you're worried about being approached or confronted while voting, don't stand out. Don't wear anything that signals your political affiliation. Don't arrive in a car with bumper stickers and show your positions. Wear clothing that blends in. That will vary by location, but you'd probably be good with a pair of jeans and an American flag shirt. If you're asked about how you voted coming out, you don't have to answer. You also don't owe anybody who might be trying to intimidate you the truth. Blend in, vote, and leave. If you're nervous about the drive home, don't go straight home and make 3 consecutive left or 3 consecutive right-hand turns while watching in the rearview mirror. If somebody makes the 3 turns with you, drive to somewhere safe. If you're still concerned, look into voting by mail. This shouldn't be a conversation necessary for voting in the United States, but here we are. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.